Hi, welcome to my video. This video is about getting a good night's sleep. Sometimes we have trouble falling asleep, and in this video, I want to talk about various tips and tricks and just some other aspects that maybe you haven't considered before. A good night's sleep actually starts in the daytime. You're going to want to set aside some time regularly to do some preparation. Things like cleaning your bedding, cleaning your room, and making your bed. It is very important to clean your bedding regularly. A poll by the National Sleep Foundation showed that 73% of people sleep better on fresh sheets. I certainly know that fact to be true for myself. Humans naturally produce 26 gallons of sweat in bed each year. You need to be washing those sheets at least once or twice a week. I do not even want to touch on the bacteria and fungi that will cultivate in your sheets. This is supposed to be a relaxing video after all. Also, while we're on the topic of daytime prep, make sure you do clean your room. I'm not trying to sound like your nagging mother, but clutter can actually lead to stress and anxiety, which are definitely two things we want to avoid for a good night's sleep. With everything organized, you can combat the unnecessary stress and easily find what you need. Plus, your bedroom is the first and last thing you see every day, so make sure you start and end your day on the very best note. You also want to prepare for the next day, so I have found that choosing your outfit and getting all of the accessories you need for the next day is very helpful and can actually be more fun than it is stressful. Also, make sure you are ironing and washing if needed. I know some of us wear a uniform, so make sure you have everything nice and fresh and clean so you can put your best face forward the next day. Getting everything ready the night before can help keep your wandering mind at ease. Plus, you'll sleep better knowing that you're going to have a less stressful morning with everything already prepared. Also, don't forget to charge your cell phone or any other electronics that you need throughout the day. About 2 hours before bed is about the perfect time to really start getting into the vibe of falling asleep. You do want to avoid eating. It takes about 3 hours for food to fully digest. Plus, heartburn. We definitely don't want that. Also, turn down the lights and avoid using anything with a screen. So that includes the TV, your cell phone or tablet, even a laptop. There have been many studies done on screen time and circadian rhythm, and being in front of these screens can actually affect our circadian rhythm in a negative way. So I will link a very solid article regarding that in the description below. I would suggest maybe reading a book or journaling instead of surfing the internet. You may find that you have a new hobby. Plus, it's always great to have journals to look back on, especially years down the road, just to kind of get a glimpse into your younger mind. Another question, and a very important question that you may have, is when you should go to sleep. There's a very nifty website called Sleepy Time. It's sleepyti.me, and I will also link that in the description below. But you can use these calculators to determine what time you should go to sleep or what time you should wake up. So if you wake up regularly, we'll say at 7:30, you can put that time into a calculator and find out what time would be the best to go to sleep. Or alternatively, if it's the weekend and you're going to sleep at a different time than you normally do, you can find the best time to set your alarm so that you don't wake up feeling groggy. After you get your jammies on, it's a great idea to start your nightly beauty routine. This is the perfect time to remove makeup, wash your face, floss and brush your teeth, use a mouthwash, and then of course moisturize your face and body. Washing your face at night is good for many reasons besides avoiding breakouts and things like that. Your skin actually repairs itself at night, and clean skin can absorb skincare products better. So if you're like me and you're using something that's anti-aging or something that's reparative, you can get the most out of your product by doing this. Also, when you leave your makeup on too long, if you wear makeup, your pores will get clogged, and that of course leads to acne, rashes, and irritated skin, and this can cause your skin to be rough and uneven. The right temperature to fall asleep in is between 60 and 67 degrees. When your body naturally starts to induce sleep, your overall body temperature actually lowers. Plus, who doesn't like to feel a little comfy cozy under all those blankets? Another great method to help ensure that you are getting the best night's sleep is aromatherapy. You can easily take advantage of aromatherapy by lighting a candle or incense, or if you live in a situation where you cannot burn candles or incense, by opting for a room spray, essential oil, or perfume. You can spray your favorite perfume or essential oil onto your pillow. You can also dilute some lavender essential oil in a carrier oil of your choice and rub that on the bottom of your feet for a great night's sleep. Beyond just lavender, you do have many different options for bedtime scents. You could try vanilla, jasmine, chamomile, frankincense, sandalwood, or mandarin. You can easily find concentrates of these plants in essential oils, but I know that I have seen all of these scents in many candles and incense, as well as in some room sprays. If you are having trouble falling asleep, and this has been an ongoing issue, I would suggest looking into supplements. I first must tell you that I am not a doctor and that you should always consult your physician. And with anything that you are putting in your body, I do insist that you do your fair share of research to ensure that these supplements are going to work well for your body and will not counteract any medicines that you take regularly. My personal suggestion would be melatonin, since it is a chemical that is found naturally in our body. When I have taken melatonin, it has worked wonderfully and helped me fall asleep very effectively, and I did not feel hungover. With the valerian root, that also does work well, but I will say that I did feel very groggy the next day. But again, that is just my personal experience, and I cannot tell you or really suggest that you take any of these items. Like I said, I do insist that you consult your physician and do your fair share of research. These are just some items that I found that have been quoted to be effective. As part of your bedtime ritual, I would suggest preparing a bedtime drink. More traditionally, it would be teas such as chamomile, valerian, or peppermint. But if you're not a big fan of tea, you could also opt for almond milk or cherry juice. I have personally found that when I'm enjoying a cup of tea, it does help to add a little bit of honey. That really does kind of take out any bitterness and just adds a very light, natural sweetness. This next tip absolutely pains me because I myself have a dog and he loves trying to sleep in the bed with me. But many studies have shown, and I'm sure you also have personal experience, that your pets do tend to wake you up in the middle of the night. So unfortunately, my recommendation would be to keep the dog or cat out of the room while you're sleeping for the best night's sleep. My next suggestion would be to create a cozy ambiance with sound, and you can easily do this by making a bedtime music playlist or looking up ambient sounds. I know for certain that a lot of music applications do have playlists that are already made, but you can also check out YouTube for some really stellar options. The best sleep-inducing sounds are white noise, nature sounds, classical music, folk music, jazz, binaural beats, and audiobooks. You can get very creative and personalize your very own sleep playlist You can make a playlist on YouTube or your music application of choice and just have that queued up for bedtime. Now it's time to actually try to go to sleep. So, of course, you need to close your eyes and you can meditate or listen to a talk down. I know that the Honest Guys on YouTube do have some wonderful and very relaxing talk downs that can help you get to sleep. This is very useful, especially when you have a lot on your mind and you really can't get your mind to rest or to stop thinking about a certain event or certain events in your life that are causing you stress and worry. I know also that there are tons of other options for you, so in your free time, I do suggest that you check out a few different talk downs or meditations to find one that really resonates with you and to find one that is very relaxing to you. That about concludes my video. If you cannot fall asleep and it's been about 30 minutes, I do suggest that you do something else just momentarily, maybe for about 20 minutes, crack open a book or journal, or just do a craft or something that's very easy for you to have access to, maybe even pet your dog or cat, just something to get your mind off of sleeping just for a moment. It just really isn't effective to continue dwelling on the fact that you can't sleep. So to avoid any anxiety or frustration with that, it's just a good idea to take a quick break. I really do hope that you learned something from my video, and I truly hope and wish you the very best night's sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.